On this throne, look, so high, the new city with the foundations, 12 gates, Jesus the headstone, the apostles judging the 12 tribes. The pyramid of Enoch casts no shadow, no time of the day. I've been in Egypt at the pyramids. It's so geographically fixed, and in the dimensions of this great geometrical figure, that no matter where the sun is, there's never a shadow around the pyramid. See how it is? And there'll never be no night there. Amen. Him on top of the mountain floods it with His glory. His glory light will be there all the time. There will be no night there. Jesus the headstone.
Now, I believe that God had 3 Bibles, if you'll watch. Now, the first Bible He wrote was in the heavens, the zodiac. Now, I know you can get off on deep ends of that, and you can get off on deep ends of anything else. But truly, if you notice the zodiac, how does it start? It starts, the first in the zodiac is the Virgin. The last in the zodiac is Leo the Lion. The first coming and the second coming of Christ. Once through the Virgin, next is the Lion of the tribe of Judah. You catch across fishes through that, the cancer age that we're going through. Everything in the skies declares God. Certainly does. And God, people are to look up, realizing that God's not on earth, but He's in heaven. He wrote the first Bible. Now, the second thing He wrote, Enoch, in the times of the pyramid, down in Egypt. I've been there, and perhaps many men in here and women has been there. You notice those pyramids, we couldn't reproduce them. They're too great, too gigantic. They're so geographically in the center of the earth, no matter where the sun is, there's never a shade around them.
He was Enoch, who claimed that he walked with God for 500 years. And just got tired walking around and walked with Him 500 years. Enoch walked with God 500 years.
The church, which is a type of Enoch, 500 years he walked before God. I wish I had faith like Enoch had. One day he walked with God after 500 yeyears, had a testimony that pleased Him. And
that'd be one, like Enoch walked with God 500 years. Such as Enoch walked with God for 500 years. And Enoch one day who had walked 500 years before God and had a testimony he pleased him. Enoch, after walking 500 years with God. But Enoch walked before God for 500 years. But Enoch walked 500 years before God and was blameless. Enoch needed a ladder one day. He'd walked 500 years with God and it pleased him. Enoch had walked 500 years with God and he pleased him. Remember, he'd walked 500 years or more before God, and not one time had he missed his word. There was a man by the name of Enoch, and he had walked with every word of God for about 500 years. Now we find out that Enoch come into God's provided way with his word and walked 500 years and pleased him. Look at Enoch. He walked with God for 500 years. And then he had a testimony that he pleased God.